Good evening. You're watching the news from the Sultanate of Oman television. First, the headlines. His Majesty Sultan Qaboos issues 2 royal decrees. With the advent of the blessed Eid al-Fitr, His Majesty Sultan Qaboos exchanges cables of greetings with leaders of the friendly Arab and Islamic states. Iran and 6 major world powers reach a nuclear deal. And the first part of Al-Batna Express Barka Halban Road is opened. Those are the headlines, and now the news in detail. His Majesty Sultan Qaboos has issued 2 royal decrees. Royal Decree number 30 of the 2015 on establishing Oman Center for Governance and Sustainability and issuance of its regulations. Article 1 establishes Oman Center for Governance and Sustainability, affiliates to Capital Market Authority, and enacts provisions of the attached system towards it. Article 2, the center shall have legal personality, enjoys financial and administrative independence, shall have capability to own immovable and movable properties, and shall have its premises in the Governorate of Muscat, and it is allowed to establish branches in the governorates. Article 3 transfers to Oman Center for Governance and Sustainability allocations and assets related to Oman company governance in the Capital Market Authority. It also transfers to it employees of the authority and their financial grades. Transferring will be in accordance with mechanisms to be agreed upon between the Chief Executive Officer of Capital Market Authority and the General Manager of the Center. Article 4, Chairman of the Board of Directors of Oman Center for Governance and Sustainability shall issue regulations and decisions necessary to implement rules of the attached system after its approval by Board of Directors of the Center. Rules and regulations applied on Capital Market Authority shall be applied on the authority in that where there is no special text mentioned towards it in the attached system and not contradict with its provisions. Article 5 cancels all that contradict with this decree and the attached system or contravene with their provisions. Article 6, this decree shall be published in the Official Gazette and shall come into effect from the following day of its publication. Royal Decree number 31 over 2015 ratifies the agreement between the Sultanate of Oman and Swiss Federal Council on avoiding double taxation on income tax, signed in the city of Séché in Switzerland on 22nd of May 2015. Article 1 approves the aforementioned agreements as per the attached text. Article 2, the decree shall be published in the Official Gazette and shall come into force from the date of its issue. With the advent of the blessed Eid al-Fitr, His Majesty Sultan Qaboos has exchanged cables of greetings with leaders of the friendly Arab and Islamic states. In his cables, His Majesty expressed his sincere greetings and best wishes of good health, happiness and long life to them and the peoples of their countries for the progress and prosperity, praying to Allah the Almighty for the return of this and similar occasions on all Muslims with blessings and well-being. In their cables, the leaders expressed their sincere greetings and best wishes to His Majesty, praying to Allah the Almighty to protect His Majesty, grant him good health, well-being and long life to achieve further progress and prosperity for his loyal people under his wise leadership. They also prayed to Allah the Almighty for the return of this occasion on His Majesty, the Omani people, the Arab and Muslim nations with welfare and prosperity. His Majesty exchanged cables of greetings with custodian of the 2 holy mosques, King Salman bin Abdulaziz Al Saud of the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, His Highness Sheikh Khalifa bin Zayed Al Nahyan, President of the United Arab Emirates, His Majesty King Hamad bin Isa Al Khalifa of the Kingdom of Bahrain, His Highness Sheikh Tamim bin Hamad Al Thani, Emir of the State of Qatar, His Highness Sheikh Sabah Al Ahmed Al Jabir Al Sabah, Emir of the State of Kuwait, His Majesty King Abdullah II Ibn Hussein of Jordan, His Majesty King Mohammed VI of Morocco, His Excellency President Beji Qaid Essebsi of Tunisia, His Excellency President Abdelaziz Bouteflika of Algeria, His Excellency President Ismail Omar Ghaila of Djibouti, His Excellency Field Marshal Omar Hassan Ahmed al-Bashir, President of Sudan, His Excellency President Hassan Sheikh Mahmoud of Somalia, His Excellency President Dr. Fuad Masoom of Iraq, His Excellency President Mahmoud Abbas of the State of Palestine, Chairman of the Executive Committee of the Palestinian Liberation Organization and Chairman of the Palestinian National Authority, His Excellency President Dr. Akil Danin of Comoros, His Excellency President Abdul Fattah al-Sisi of Egypt, His Excellency President Mohammed Wade Abdulaziz of Mauritania, His Excellency President Field Marshal Abdurrabbu Mansour Hadi of Yemen, His Majesty Sultan Haji Hassan al-Bolkiah of Brunei Darussalam, His Majesty King Al-Mu'tasim bin Abdul Halim Mu'tasim Shah of Malaysia, His Excellency President Dr. Ilham Haidar Aliyev of Azerbaijan, His Excellency President Dr. Ashraf Ghani of Afghanistan, His Excellency President Joko Widodo of Indonesia, His Excellency President Islam Karimov of Uzbekistan, His Excellency Dr. Hassan Rouhani, President of Iran, His Excellency President Mahmoud Hussain of Pakistan, His Excellency President Mohammed Abdul Hamid of Bangladesh, His Excellency President Gurbanguly Berdi Mohammedev of Turkmenistan, His Excellency President Recep Tayyip Erdogan of Turkey, His Excellency President Idris Deby of Chad, His Excellency President Ali Bongo Ondimba of Gabon, His Excellency President Dr. Yahya Jammeh of Gambia, His Excellency President Macky Sall of Senegal, His Excellency President Emomali Rakhmonov of Tajikistan, His Excellency President Almazbek Atambayev of Kyrgyzstan, His Excellency President Nur Sultan Nazarbayev of Kazakhstan, His Excellency President Abdullah Yamin of the Maldives, His Excellency President Mahamadou Issoufou of Niger, His Excellency President Muhammad Buhari of Nigeria, and His Excellency President Ibrahim Boubacar Keïta of Mali. Iran and 6 major world powers reached a nuclear deal today, capping more than a decade of negotiations with an agreement that could transform the Middle East. Under the deal, sanctions imposed by the United States, European Union and United Nations will be lifted in return for Iran agreeing long-term curbs on nuclear program that the West has suspected was aimed at creating a nuclear bomb. U.S. President Barack Obama hailed a step towards a more hopeful world. For Obama, the diplomacy with Iran began in secret more than 2 years ago, ranks with his normalization of ties with Cuba as landmarks in legacy of reconciliation with foes that tormented his predecessors for decades. Iran's President Hassan Rouhani said it proved that constructive engagement works. He tweeted, "With this unnecessary crisis resolved, new horizons emerge with a focus on shared challenges." But Israel said it would do what it could to kill the deal that it called an historic surrender. The most significant advantages of the deal between Iran and Western countries are ending hostility between the two sides, lifting sanctions and restrictions imposed on economic cooperation with Iran in all fields, including investment in oil and gas, ending the freeze of billions of dollars of Iranian assets in Western banks, lifting the ban imposed on the Central Bank of Iran, Iranian National Oil Company, Iranian navigational routes and other establishments and personalities, lifting the ban on the purchase of some technologies and double-use equipment, lifting arms embargo on Iran with the continuation of new measures for 5 years, The political benefits are lifting the ban imposed on Iranian students with regard to studying sciences related to nuclear technology, integration of Iran into the international community to play its role in the global policy, new phase in international relations that contributes in solving pending issues in the region, which Iran will be party of solution. The Ministry of Transport and Communications opened the first part of Al-Batna Express Barka-Halban, 18 kilometers long road before traffic activity. The road includes 4 lanes at each direction in addition to 4 interchanges. The road is one of the strategic projects implemented by the Ministry of Transport and Communications. It starts from Halban in the Wilayat of Barka and ends at Khatmat Malah in the Wilayat of Shinas. The project includes a number of interchanges to meet the needs of traffic to the different wilayas in the south and north Al-Batna governorates. The road also includes box culverts to ensure usability of it all weather conditions. Board of Directors of Social Insurance reviewed during its second meeting of the year requests of a number of institutions regarding the insurance contribution. The meeting also discussed the most important topics of the second stages for the authority's coming strategic plan 2016 to 2020 and a number of policies to finance the Public Authority for Social Insurance Fund. The Council also got acquainted with the annual performance report for investment 2014 in addition to discussing investment opportunities presented to the authority. His Excellency Sheikh Abdullah bin Nasser Al-Bakri, Minister of Manpower, Chairman of Board of Directors of the Public Authority for Social Insurance, headed the meeting. Spreading awareness on parliamentary culture among the Shura Council staff and to increase their knowledge were the main goals of the first Ramadan competition. More details on the following report by Saif bin Khalfan Al-Kindi.
8 teams and more than 40 staff members of Shura Council participated in a weekly quiz organized by its media department. The participants competed with other groups in terms of parliamentary knowledge, sports and Omani culture. The final round was the most challenging part of this quiz. It was between the committees and information team and the sitting and parliamentary support team. Muhammad and his colleagues expected different questions related to sports or other issues, such as scientific questions. However, his expectations went the other way around, when most of the questions were entirely on geographical and international affairs. The other team expected more parliamentary questions, as they got ready for. However, some other difficult questions have been asked during the same session. At the end of the event, His Excellency Sheikh Ali bin Nasser Al-Mahrouqi, General Secretary of Shura Majlis, awarded the prizes to the winners. The first place was captured by the committees and information team, who beat the sessions and parliamentary support team. Saif Al-Kindi for English News, Muscat.
Still to come in News Bulletin. The Eid Hapta in the Wilayat of Dam al Tayin attracts citizens from inside and outside the Wilaya. Welcome back to the news. Activities of Oman Deaf Association aim to activate enhancing roles of deaf people in the community and provide them with knowledge concluded today. The activities included Holy Quran memorizing competition for the deaf people, lectures, a Q&A competition which highlighted their abilities and creativity in various fields. His Excellency Sheikh Abdullah bin Mohammed Al-Salmi, Minister of Endowments and Religious Affairs, presided over the conclusion ceremony. The Habta in the Wilayat of Muhla, in the Wilayat of Dama al-Tayin, attract citizens from inside and outside the Wilayah to prepare for Eid al-Fitr. The Habta takes place on 27th of the holy month of Ramadan. Citizens head to Muhla Habta to buy stuff for Eid al-Fitr, like local goats, clothes, Omani halwa, fruits, vegetables and other commodities. Children also head to Habta to buy toys and sweets. The price of local goat ranges between 100 to 200 Omani riyals. And finally, heavy to moderate rains fell in the Wilayat of Hamra, causing some wadis and tributaries to overflow. These pictures were taken from the Wilayah. Now let's take a look at the general weather forecast. Cloudy skies will prevail over the coastal areas and nearby mountains of the Governorate of Dhofar, with chances of intermittent drizzle and fog on the mountains. And the rest of the Sultanate will have clear skies with chances of rainfall over the Hajar Mountains and nearby areas in the afternoon. Winds will be active southwesterly light to moderate along the coast of Arabian Sea, while it will be southeasterly light to moderate, occasionally gusty along the rest of the Sultanate. Seas along the coast of the Arabian Sea will be rough with a maximum wave height of 4.5 meters, and rest of the coast it will be slight to moderate with a maximum wave height of 2 meters. This is the Sultan of Oman television. Before we enter tonight's bulletin, here are the main points once again. His Majesty Sultan Qaboos issues 2 royal decrees. With the advent of blessed Eid al-Fitr, His Majesty Sultan Qaboos exchanges cables of greetings to the leaders of the friendly Arab and Islamic states. And Iran and 6 major world powers reach a nuclear deal. And the first part of Al-Batna Expressway Barka-Halban Road is opened. And with that, we come to the end of tonight's news bulletin. From all of us here in the newsroom and the studios, thanks for watching. Good night.